In a small, quiet town nestled in the mountains, there was a man named Victor who never seemed to age. He had lived in the town for as long as anyone could remember, yet he looked no older than 30. The townsfolk whispered about him, calling him everything from a vampire to a time traveler, but no one knew the truth. Victor kept to himself, living in a small cottage on the edge of town. He rarely spoke to anyone, but when he did, his words were filled with wisdom that seemed far beyond his years. Some claimed he had knowledge of events that happened centuries ago, as if he had lived through them himself. One day, a young journalist named Emily arrived in town, determined to uncover Victor's secret. She approached him cautiously, asking about his past. To her surprise, Victor agreed to speak with her. Over the next few weeks, Emily visited Victor regularly, and he began to share fragments of his life, stories of ancient civilizations, long-forgotten wars, and lost treasures. But as Emily dug deeper, she noticed something strange. Victor's stories were not just tales, they were first-hand accounts. He spoke of events as if he had been there, and his descriptions were so vivid that Emily began to question her own sanity. She asked Victor directly, "How do you know all this? Who are you really?" Victor smiled faintly and said, "I am a wanderer, cursed with immortality. I have walked this earth for centuries, watching civilizations rise and fall, but I can never stay in one place for too long. The curse demands that I keep moving, or else I risk exposing my secret." Emily was both fascinated and terrified. She wanted to believe Victor, but the idea of immortality seemed impossible. Just as she was about to ask more questions, Victor stood up and said, "It's time for me to leave. The curse calls me to another place." The next day, Victor was gone. His cottage was empty, as if no one had ever lived there. Emily searched for clues but found nothing. No photographs, no documents, no trace of Victor's existence. It was as if he had vanished into thin air. Years later, Emily published a book about her encounter with Victor, but it was dismissed as fiction. She kept the truth to herself, knowing that some secrets were too dangerous to share. But sometimes, on quiet nights, she would hear a faint whisper, as if Victor were calling to her from another time. Do you believe in the mysteries of immortality? Join us as we uncover more secrets and legends. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more thrilling stories on Mystic Shadows.